Warning, the stories you're about to hear are detailed accounts of shenanigans, pranks, and some mistakes that are meant to replicate the sort of discussions that veterans have when they reunite over a cold beverage and do not depict the professional daily actions of the military at large. We hope to make you laugh, but not to disrespect our proud men and women in uniform. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to Cammo Comedy, where we take a humorous look at the lighter side of military service. We got a big show for you today, but before we jump into it, if you like what we're doing here, give us a subscribe, give us a follow, whatever they call it on your podcasting platform. And while you're at it, give us a 5-star rating, write us a review, as that makes us more relevant in the algorithm and boosts the overall visibility of the show. But word-of-mouth advertising is just so powerful, so if you tell some friends, I will love you forever. Okay, let's jump into the show. I am your host, Aaron Wolf, and just as a friendly reminder to the audience, we put out a new show every single Monday, so make sure you give the notification bell a nice tap so you don't miss a show. Give it a nice tap. Also, it's important to note, we are doing laughter therapy here on the show. We've got a lot of military members that struggle with everyday life after service. We're just trying to share a laugh and remember the good times. Hey, before we jump into today's show, I just want to take a quick second to tell the audience about our fundraiser.
Yeah, so you'll notice the show is ad-free, and that's by design. To keep the flow of the show going, and that way we can also keep outside influences out.
Absolutely. So if you like the ad-free experience up until this point, consider making a contribution to our fundraiser.
What are you going to do with their money, Aaron?
Well, I'm glad you asked me that, Cheeks, because one of the main ways that we like to collect funny stories for the show is through a give-back program to veterans where we host event nights, and everything's on us, right? So you got food, beverage, venue, travel. All that stuff is on us.
So what about a website? I've been getting a lot of mail from fans that want some Cheeks gear.
Absolutely. Well, that's one of our other short-term goals is we want to find fun and unique ways to interact with the audience. So a website, a merch store, all those things take resources. So those are definitely goals of this fundraiser as well. And we'll drop a link to the fundraiser in the description of the show, so just check that out if you want to make a contribution, but we thank you for your support and listenership. All right, let's jump back into the show. Joining me today is the man who taught me that being pro-cockfighting is not standing up for gay rights. It's actually way worse than that. Call sign Footloose.
Way worse.
It's a really bad thing, folks.
Not what I was expecting.
That is not what I was expecting.
We should bring two roosters in here and let them fight each other as we do the show.
No.
And just pretend like we don't even recognize that they're here.
I disagree.
They'd be cock-a-doodle-doo and their little asses off.
Also joining me today is the man who shits on his shirt tail whenever he sits on the toilet. Call sign Cheeks.
I get completely naked when I shit, so that's not
why.
true.
And that's why you do it.
No, I have to. Listen, okay.
He only shits facing in.
Well, yeah, where else are you supposed to put your book?
I was going to say
And your little
snacks,
chocolate milk?
but yeah.
Snacks and chocolate milk. You guys don't take your pants all the way off when you shit?
I said shirt tail.
Well, yeah, but you have to take. Obviously, you're completely naked. I'm completely naked when I shit.
And that's why you do it, because you learned your lesson. Whenever you try to shit with your shirt on, it just runs down, leaving
How long of a shirt do you think I wear?
Just streaks down the
It's
back.
a tuxedo coat you were wearing.
My torso's half the size of a normal
So
torso.
you had a tuxedo coat on. Your dick had a top hat.
Yes.
See the full callback there.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
It's a good callback. We like that.
Give some local tailors some work.
Yes. And they're needing the work these days, man.
Oh, spread cheeks and not hate, folks.
Fucking A. All right. Are you guys ready for my first story?
I
Hell yeah.
suppose.
All right, so let me set the table here. It's important to understand what a Air Force Raven is. So
They're
if they-
basically SEAL Team 6, aren't they?
they're basically Delta Force, right?
We
So
can barely talk about them.
exactly. So basically, if you're going to a country that doesn't have reliable security, you put a couple of Ravens on that plane, and they protect the plane from any kind of outside threats or anything like that, right? So
Like the bird raven? That's what you put on the plane?
no, these troops that I'm telling you, this is a special designator.
It's like the Navy's dolphins they train for EOD.
I was thinking...
Do you think we actually put SEALs?
Well, I didn't
when
know
we
if
say
it
we're
was
inserting
like,
SEAL Team
like a
6?
canary in the mine. Like, does the raven crow when it sees someone? I don't fucking know. That's like an alert
This is
system.
more of a peacock, but
So it's important to understand what these ravens are, right? Because in order to become a raven, you have to meet a very high fitness standard and some other things like that, tactical things like this. So you have a lot of guys that once they have that kind of an achievement, they can become very arrogant about themselves. I'm better than you. I've gone to tougher schools. I'm tactically sound, et cetera, right? And they're connected with Air Force security forces or military police.
Okay. Yeah.
We had one such raven who was responding to a unsecured door on base, right? So as was standard operating procedure on that base, is that if they found any buildings unsecure, it was their duty to secure it. So you had to clear it and just make sure that the no forced entry, no funny business going on the inside, stuff like that.
That's your job as security. You're not going to be like, oh, that's unlocked, and just fucking leave.
You better lock this.
Exactly.
Oh, that's weird.
When these Air Force military police come across this unsecured building, it's their duty to now clear it, right? So you have tactical guy, Raven, been to all the tough schools. He's just like, man, I got this. So he goes in super tactical, right? It's nighttime. They're going through buildings. They're clearing down hallways, everything like this. And they finally come up to one area, and he sweeps 90 degrees in. And all of a sudden, the guy behind him just hears, and this guy backpedals right out. Right?
What?
Completely out of the building?
No.
It just runs?
Just Scooby-Doo's it out of there.
Let me clarify. the case that I have. So they were going down a hallway, and they came in to one open door, so they sweep in. It turns out the door they were going into was a restroom, and right down the hallway was a mirror. And this guy runs face to face with what he thinks was another armed guy doing a tactical entry, and he just fucking bitched out. It was like, backpedals backwards and then back into his guy. And man, the other guy that he was with just dies laughing. He's like, hey man, what the fuck? I thought you were this really tough Raven guy. I just thought you were this really tough tactical dude, right?
Fucking Meal Team 6, not SEAL Team 6.
Needless to say, this guy ate a bit of crow at this point in time.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, the dude in the mirror was pretty intimidating.
Yeah, so he was apparently frightened by his own reflection that was like really serious and meaning some business. But like, listen, if anybody's run into that, like, it's going to take you a second to realize, like, if you don't know that there's a mirror there, you're like, oh shit, this guy's getting ready to fucking like attack.
To completely backpedal and scream your way out of the room.
That's bad.
I feel like your credibility just tanked a little bit.
Oh God, yeah.
Not great. It's not great. It's not a great look.
Oh.
So this guy he got roasted quite a bit. And it took him quite a while to rebuild, some of it, the reputation that he wanted, right?
How can you ever build that reputation?
I'll tell you
back?
how. All the people that know about that, get out.
Yeah.
You just got to outlast them, right? So I love that.
That's like if you were, like, say you're married and your wife hears a noise in the middle of the night, right? If she goes, hey, will you go check that? And then you go check it, but you run back into the bedroom screaming. She is never going to trust you to protect her ever again.
I'll take that, Dick. Thanks.
And those nuts.
Yeah, these don't belong to you anymore. Holy shit.
You call him a pussy.
Man.
All right, I got the next story here for you. So another, who I'd like to keep as a recurring character because he's just got so many good stories.
We love these recurring characters.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about a guy, we called him Ron last
All right.
time. And,
What up, Ron?
In the reference of Ron Jeremy, because this is the guy in your unit who's got the huge dong. Another, you got pukers, you got drinkers, you got the dude with the huge dong.
Guy that
everybody
shits
knows.
himself,
Yeah, the guy who
and then-
shits himself.
And mind you, I would imagine he likes to show off if he's very proud of himself.
This is a guy, he's got the hog and he
Circumcised.
knows it. Yeah, shows it off to everyone. Any chance he
circumcised.
can, he's going to show you and make sure you look at it.
You're focusing a lot on the circumcision.
Well, I'm just saying it's the gentleman's cut,
Yeah,
right? Now, I actually can't take credit for that joke. That was a hilarious stand-up comedian named Stavi. And he is also, if you ever go give him a search, Stavros Halkias. I know he's a Greek guy.
I feel like that needs a lot more phlegm when you say it.
Probably. But he's a hilarious stand-up comedian. He's also proof that Ron Jeremy didn't always pull out. Ever take a look at him? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so this is what he looks like.
Oh, yeah, I know that guy.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Tell me that doesn't look like Ron Jeremy's kid.
Isn't he the dude that would, like, be the crash test dummy on the internet, would do crazy shit?
I don't know about that.
I feel like he got in with Jackass at one point. Yeah, I feel like that guy got in with Jackass
still on
at
with,
one
like,
point.
he's been on John Mulaney's show recently.
Really?
Oh, no kidding.
He's still touring, I guess.
All I know is he's fucking hilarious stand-up comedian. I love his work, so he always likes to say, it's the gentleman's cut. But I think he's talking about 6 inches.
Yeah. So, I mean, this guy doesn't have like a big anteater nose poking around in people's face. It's, the gentleman's cut.
Oh,
Right.
God.
So, anyways, we're...
Anteater nose?
Have you never heard that?
It's got a bit more of a German helmet look to it.
He's like a frog tongue that...
God.
Blah, blah, blah.
All right, what are we talking
Tickle
about?
people's ears with it.
Oh, no, we were talking about somebody's elephant cock, and then we just went off on a tangent.
Down the cock rabbit hole.
So there's this guy standing here. It looks like a baby holding an apple. Go on.
Yeah.
So Ron's got a hog, and he knows it, shows it around. So Ron is up at training and has a hilarious idea. He was in pretty good shape, too, on top of having a big hog, which, again, he's very aware of this, so dresses accordingly.
Double threat.
In this case, wore an actual dress.
Oh, get the
my
fuck
God.
Spaghetti strap, short skirt dress here. And initially started off with a thong.
Ma'am, your dick's hanging out.
If you're stacked, you can get away with stuff like that.
Yeah,
yeah.
and that was the funny part about it. He started off wearing a thong from Toy Story 3, obviously.
What? Why does that exist?
That was only our second question.
Yeah.
So he's sitting on the picnic table just being really, hey guys, in his little dress, being cute.
Cutesy.
At first had his legs crossed, but then like his Toy Story thong would pop out every now
Get
and then
the
like,
fuck outta here.
oopsie.
Oh, my God.
Well, so to make this story...
Would he do like the Marilyn Monroe thing and like make sure that like stuff would fly up?
He made sure everyone saw it, so we all knew about this.
All right.
Again, with the premise that he's wearing this thong. So it's funny, but it's not like, he's not flashing people
Okay.
yet. So at the base is some pilots from another unit, and they're F-16 pilots. They're, speaking of people in the military who are also very kind of arrogant, cocky, very proud of what they do.
Have you seen the movie Top Gun?
I mean, yeah.
Not anybody
We
can
get
do
it,
that.
So these guys are all minding their own business. Mind you, also, all pilots are officers in the Air Force.
Right.
So it's not like he's doing this to another group of junior enlisted. These are all actual officers in the military.
You're taking a gamble because officers, it's hit or miss. They can either be uber dicks or they can have a great sense of humor.
Yeah.
So calculated gamble by Ron here. He sees these guys and comes up with an amazing idea. So the whole area we're sitting out by the bar is picnic tables. And
Okay.
so they're all the pilots are sitting together at one picnic table. Across from them, he decides to come up in his dress and sit on top of the picnic table, just with his knees together, hands on his knees, like,
Oh, my God.
doesn't say a word. Just is there until they notice a big dude in a dress. It's a bright pink miniskirt dress.
He doesn't know these people.
No idea. They're from a completely different unit,
Oh, my
completely different
God.
state.
In
Never met
addition to
them.
having a big hog, this guy's definitely got a set.
Yeah.
So he's sitting there, and again, he doesn't go up like, "Hey, boys!" Like he says nothing. He just sits there quietly and waits for them to notice until they all stop talking, stop drinking, and turn around and look at him like, what the fuck, man? Like, what do you want?
Right.
Like, because he's close enough that it's awkward. He's obviously just listening to their conversation, so they feel weird. And he's not in uniform. They don't know who this guy is.
This could be anybody.
But so he's just
This
sitting
could be
there.
a general who's just into this kind of thing.
And so they finally look at him, and they're like, "Hey, man." He's like, "Hey, so I heard you guys are pilots." And they're like, yeah. He's like, "Well, can you fly this?" And he spreads his knees apart, and we're thinking, he's going to show his Toy Story. No. He had removed the thong.
Oh, no.
Just straight up dong hanging down and starts doing the cockacopter.
Can you fly the
Can you boys fly this?
Oh, my God.
Starts swinging it in circles. And we're all like, oh my God.
Oh, he's getting kicked out.
And we're like, this is the end.
R.I.P.
This is the end of
Ron.
Ron.
Yeah, what a legend.
And luckily they laughed and just were like, dude, what the fuck,
Get the
man?
fuck out of here,
my
dude. I
God.
don't know who you are.
So they were both grossed out, but it was hilarious. And luckily they had a
do you
good
not-
spirit about it.
Oh,
but
yeah. How do you not laugh at that, though? I mean, I don't
was-
care what rank. That's comedy right there.
the execution of it, the tactical patience involved, and not just walking
Yes.
like, hey, look at my dick. You know, it was.
I mean, that was gold. He had setup.
Yeah.
Right. He had premise. He had setup, and then he has the punchline.
And those of
Hey,
us-
are you guys pilots?
we all knew what was going to happen, but we thought he was just going to show off his underwear.
Yeah.
And nope. So he surprised even the people he had already played this joke out to. So everyone in the whole area was just losing it.
Full on cockacopter. Hey, can you guys fly this? My cockacopter. Oh, that is gold.
Legendary Ron.
Jesus, that's amazing.
Fucking Ron.
So I got the next one. It reminded me, oh God, it reminded me of the first time I ever pulled guard duty.
Oh.
No, not the first time I ever pulled out. The first story we just told about the reflection
Oh, yeah.
reminded me of a story of the first time I pulled guard duty.
Okay.
All right. So here's little, I think it was E3, maybe E4 at the time, Cheeks.
What up,
And-
cheeks?
And I go up into my tower and I'm doing my checks and all my stuff. I see I got my 240 Bravo. It's got a Pass 13 Delta on it, which is a thermal optic. I check the batteries on it, make sure that like when you look through it, it actually kicks on and stuff like that. I'm looking like, hey, I got binos, I got extra ammo here, like just going through all my checks, make
getting
sure
the lay of
everything's
the
here,
land.
right? Yeah. Well, this particular tower like overlooked almost like a, well, not almost, it was a graveyard. So you could see like these
Yikes.
mounds,
Right.
Right, because it's not like American graveyards are nice flattened out like the dirt.
So this
mounds
was
were still there.
overseas?
Yeah, this is in Afghanistan.
Okay.
So first time ever pulling guard duty in a combat zone. I'm up there with my buddy going through my checks, and I'm like, I need to look and see like if the range card's accurate and go through all that stuff, right? So
Right.
I get behind the 240 and I get my eye relief onto the optic, and the way these work is you look through them and it's black, and then it kicks on like it's just a black
Okay.
screen. You look through it, the eye relief tells it to turn on, the optic actually turns on and shows you what's in front of you, right?
Okay.
And it's nighttime, so I can't see. It's just pitch black out there.
Right.
Or it's not like we have spotlights everywhere we can see around the base, okay?
Right, right.
So I get behind the thermal, look through it, and meeting me on the other side of this thermal, right, is a person
Oh, shit.
looking at me from the other side of the tower. And the tower's like 25 feet in the air.
Full on some scene out of Predator.
Yeah, like there's a fucking person there. And I'm like, oh, shit. And then I realized...
It was a ghost.
I realized quickly that the window was shut and thermals can't look through glass.
And that's how we learn.
So I was like, oh shit.
You have 1 second of a heart attack.
Oh my God. my asshole fell out of my body. Okay.
The sniper's
that
going to
was-
shoot you through the eye.
Yes, I'm telling you, man. So like I freak out for a second. I realized like quickly, like when I popped my head off, I was like, oh, you fucking idiot.
Right.
So I look at my buddy who's in the tower with me, and I'm like, hey, if you remember the COB episode, this was Thunderstorm that was with me.
Oh, fucking
Yeah,
A.
Okay. So I'm like, hey, Thunderstorm,
Shout out.
look through this optic and tell me if you see what I see out there, right? Because I'm fucking with him at this point. And he gets down.
You don't want to be the only one that looks stupid.
Yeah, I know. Exactly, right? I can't just get
You're
in.
a fucking idiot. It's a reflection.
Yeah.
How did you not know that?
So he gets down behind the thermal, and as I said before, he's like a real soft-spoken person. If you listen to the COB episode, like when we flipped, not flip, but when we stuck the truck and it's like a 45, he's looking at the bubble, and COB's like looking at it, and Thunderstorm's looking at the bubble, and I ask him, hey man, are we sinking? He's like, well, yep, we sure are. So they just fucking even keel all the
Just
time,
accept
right?
it.
Yeah. So he gets behind this thermal, sticks his eye onto it, he goes, oh. And then comes back and like looks at me, and I was like, yeah, it scared the shit out of you, didn't it? But that's like the only, I shit my pants. He goes, oh.
That's the
I
best
might
you
die.
got out of
Yeah.
Thunderstorm.
That was it.
Oh, man.
It was fucking cool as a cucumber. Oh. I think we're about to die by the insurgency. And
I like to think of like the Scooby-Doo version of that where you just yell out, it's a ghost.
yeah.
That's not that great.
Well, no, it wasn't. The Raven story reminded me of that moment in the tower, right? Where I'm behind the gun. I see my reflection. Don't register it at first, but I don't just throw the gun out the window and run.
You don't just freak the fuck out.
Yeah, you have to do so, right? It registered quickly that it was my reflection, but
Right.
apparently I'm not trained like a Raven, so
That'll teach you.
that'll teach you.
Oh, God. All right, so check out this next story. This story, this is actually a Vietnam-era story. However,
right.
it takes place in Hong Kong.
Oh.
Right? 1970s. Two Navy guys are out drinking. They got into Hong Kong, and what's the first thing that they're going to do when they get a little bit of liberty?
Find a
they're
bar.
going out and getting shit-faced. Now, so we got two main characters here. We've got Blake and we've got Cletus, right?
Nice.
Now, Blake has 0 tattoos. Cletus is covered head to toe in tattoos, right?
A Yakuza.
I don't know if that was the case, but Cletus definitely, when he gets drunk, he came up with this idea. He looks at Blake. He's like, hey, you want to go get tattoos?
Fuck yeah.
Plural?
Blake's kind of like, well, not really, but I'll go with you if you're going to get some. So Cletus is like, fuck yeah, full send. So they find the closest tattoo parlor. Cletus runs in there and gets a nice tattoo, right?
Does he get something stupid on his arm that's supposed to mean like faith, but it says teach or something?
Yeah, what a very hypothetical situation that would be.
What
an idiot.
So, flash forward to the next day, right? Blake wakes up. He's a little hungover, feeling good. And then here comes Cletus beelining over to him. He's like, dude, how did you let me get this tattoo?
Oh, no.
Blake's like, bro, you got that on your own. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It says goat fucker.
It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I don't even know what the fuck that is. So, are you okay?
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Right. From what Blake described, couldn't quite tell what he got. He got something that was kind of funky, right?
Yeah.
So Cletus is all remorseful about getting this thing. He's like, oh, huge mistake, all this kind of things like this. So a couple weeks later, Cletus had a story that went along with this tattoo.
Okay.
And right about that time, Blake looks at him from head to toe and realizes his entire body is a lie. He's like, this one is something to do with my aunt, blah, 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 whatever he got that drunken night.
Yeah.
And then there were stories for all of his tattoos. And Blake's like, he's lying. He gets drunk
bullshit.
and gets tattoos. Yeah, they're all drunk and he's drunk and full of shit. Right?
That's amazing. Dude, I love tattoos. When I was still in the military, every time I travel somewhere, I'd get inked up.
I don't see any ink on you.
It's just the bullseye in his lower
No
back.
places.
It's just, I have an M on both of my ass cheeks.
Like M and M.
No, like if I spread my ass, it says mom.
That's okay.
So you're spreading your mom's cheeks.
Oh, gross. But some people that get tattoos, they want to have like meanings for everything. And
Right.
like whenever I'm talking to people, oh, you got any meaning? Does this mean something? Does that mean something? Like, nah, dude, I'm just like an adult putting permanent stickers on my body.
I just thought it looked badass.
Yeah. If I do a handstand, it says wow.
Get the fuck out. Goes without saying, folks, don't get drunken tattoos. You'll live to regret them.
But if you do,
Email us.
email us and send us a picture of one.
Hey, thanks for checking out the Cammo Comedy Show Podcast. We got a fundraiser going on right now, so if you like what we're doing here and want to keep us rolling, consider making a contribution. We'll put a link in the description. Also, we had some fun animations made up for this fundraiser, so we'll put links for those in the description as well if you want to just check those out. Also, don't forget to tell a friend about us if you love what we're doing here. Word of mouth advertising is very powerful, and we really appreciate you for helping us out. If you've got any funny military stories of your own or know somebody who does, drop us a voicemail at area code 531-222-6146. Also, we've got an email open. That's stories@cammocomedy.com. That's stories, STORIES, at CAMMOCOMEDY.com. We'll have a lot more fun announcements coming soon, so stay tuned. All right, I'm going to go microwave a croissant. Later.